Hey everybody, welcome to Jobsquad Wrestling. We're here at Battleground 2016. We're going to the top left of the brackets. We're talking the Fast Food Phenoms versus the Walking Dead. Round 1, guys. Match number 2. We're here at Charlotte, North Carolina, according to that little banner right there. But here comes the first team. We have Daryl Dixon, Rick Grimes, and Glenn Ree, all from The Walking Dead, as you can see there. Guys, they've been through a lot. Let's just say that. I don't know if you watch a show, if you do or you don't. Either way, you should know they've been through a shitload. And now, all they got to do is get through a couple fast food people. They got to get through Ronald McDonald Lord Cheeseburger, and the one and only, the undefeated, by the way, Colonel Sanders. It looks like Daryl Dixon's kind of leading the pack here. Pretty interesting. Rick's usually the one that's out in front, but I guess today, Daryl Dixon, of course, he's got that survival water bottle. Those guys, hey, when it comes to the zombie apocalypse, you gotta rely on the water. And no surprise, they're coming out with the water bottle today. Little fist pump there from Glenn and Rick as they come into the ring. Guys, Rick Grimes, Daryl Dixon, the first ever Jobsquad Wrestling Tag Team Champions. They lost the titles to Albert Wesker and Nemesis at Jobbermania. And they lost their rematch at Money in the Bank, so they're going to try to rebound here. Hopefully Glenn is their, I don't know, their little pocket ace maybe, to help them get up over the little hump here. And here they come. Always fun, always in a good mood, but yet Lord Cheeseburger and Ronald McDonald of the Fast Food Phenoms have never won a match here in Jobsquad Wrestling. They've been in plenty. But meanwhile, you got Colonel Sanders, who's 2-0. He has not lost yet. So you got a weird dynamic. You got Ronald McDonald and Lord Cheeseburger, who haven't won, and Colonel Sanders, who hasn't lost. So it's going to be interesting to see how their team meshes. Right now, it looks like they're having a good time coming down to the ring. They're rocking out to this pop song. I don't really know what it is. The crowd's loving it. That's all I can say. They're getting the crowd to chant along with them. I have no idea what's going on. I'm not going to lie. These guys, they got the crowd behind them. I guess that's all that matters. Anyways, here we go. As you can tell, the favorites are the Walking Dead. They've actually had a lot of success here in Jobsquad Wrestling. But there's the bell. The match, and here comes Daryl Dixon running across the ring with a neck breaker. And as soon as the match started, the bell rang. Daryl Dixon just sprinted across the ring, and he's already got Ronald McDonald in a submission maneuver here. And we know Ronald McDonald's a little weak on the submission front, but then again, where is his strong suit? Not really sure. No, hold on. Lifts him up. Nice suplex there. Vertical suplex on a Daryl Dixon, and then a stomp to the chest. Who knows? Maybe how crazy would it be if the Fast Food Phenoms came in and ran the table and completely dominated the tournament here and just swept Battleground and walked out the tournament winners and got a shot at every title they wanted in Jobsquad Wrestling. That would be amazing. I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't be mad. I would not be mad. But right now, lifts up Daryl. Nice sidewalk slam there. Little side soft toe, as I like to call it. Back to the WCW days. Old wrestling games. I don't know if you ever played those. Talking, Revenge and the actual WCW versus THQ or whatever the fuck it was. Anyway, oh, nice strike there. Hold on. Ronald's got him. Lifts him back up. Now a backbreaker. And there's Lord Cheeseburger trying to get the crowd pumped up. Nice elbow to the face now. Ronald McDonald putting in a lot of work here onto Daryl Dixon. I know all the ladies love Daryl, but right now, Ronald McDonald is taking it to him. Hold on, hold on. He set him up with the Mick DDT. Already, he hits his signature maneuver. Going for a pin attempt here. Only a 2. Daryl kicks out. Not quite enough. Already hitting his signature move. Very interesting here. And then rake of the eyes. The crowd still loves it. They're still cheering him. And then an elbow to the face. Daryl Dixon is getting the trash beat out of him right now. And of course, as I say that, he hits a neck breaker onto Ronald McDonald, but wisely tags out. In comes Rick Grimes into the match. And this is, if you're a Walking Dead fan, you can tell, obviously, this is Season 1 Rick Grimes. Definitely not Season 3 and 4, maybe 5, where he's got the huge beard. Obviously, the clean cut Rick Grimes. Easy for me to say. As Lord Cheeseburger tosses him out of the ring. And as I said, I don't know if you watched our last match, Power Rangers versus the Ninja Turtles. If you didn't, you need to go back and watch the first match of the tournament. But anyway, if you didn't, anytime, for some reason in this arena I built, anytime there's superstars outside of the ring, there's a weird slow motion bit rate, weird frame rate thing that goes on. I'm not sure what's wrong with it, but it's something wrong with the arena. I'm not sure, but it'll pass. Basically, you get everything in slow motion on the outside of the ring as he slams his face into the post. Guys, the Fast Food Phenoms, I don't want to jinx them, but they're looking really good right now. 5 count. Cheeseburger slides in. 6. In comes Rick Grimes. And remember, countouts will end the match. Nice. Another neck breaker there. So far, that's the only maneuvers, besides that knee to the face, or knee to the cheeseburger. I don't know what you want to call it. The neck breakers are the only moves that The Walking Dead has pulled off. And then rubbing his paws into the face, just smothering Rick Grimes now. Trying to take out the breath, take away all the oxygen to the face there of Rick Grimes, and then pounds him with that huge paw. Lord Cheeseburger looking really good, but hold on. Knee to the face. He goes flying. Lord Cheeseburger is down, maybe out. Rick Grimes picks him up, though. No. Back body drop there. And in comes the undefeated Colonel Sanders. He's actually, believe it or not, the only undefeated... Oh, wait, no. He went for a big boot, but Rick just sidestepped it. Rick tried to grab him. He pushes him off. Tries to grab him again. No, just reversal there. Another reversal. But no, he's got him this time and whips him down. Backbreaker there. I think Colonel Sanders blew through all his reversals. But no, the only member in this match, the only person in this match to be undefeated is Colonel Sanders. And a nice little spine buster there. He's 2-0. He's won a 4-way tables match and a triple threat match. So, I don't know. Looking pretty good. He could come to this match and be the perfect thing that the Fast Food Phenoms need to get this win over The Walking Dead. Kick to the gut, though. Another face crusher. And this time, Colonel Sanders goes flying. Uh-oh. That's the opening Rick needed. Nice vertical suplex. Just brings him over right onto his back there. Nope. Thrown into the corner. See if Colonel Sanders, we're going to see a tag team move. There's the tag. Here we go. In comes Ronald McDonald. Hold on. Holds his arm. And then a double axe handle right onto the forearm there of Rick Grimes. Definitely did a lot of work to him. Hold on. He's got him. Spins him around. He's got him set up for the special sauce. His finishing maneuver brings him down. Neck breaker. Guys, Rick Grimes could be out. 1, 2... No! Last second, Rick Grimes kicks out. The match continues. Ronald McDonald thought he had him right where he wanted him. Guys, again, I hate to jinx him, but the Fast Food Phenoms are in total control of this match. Now taking Rick Grimes up to the very top. Back body drop, no hesitation there. Brings him right down in the middle of the mat. The only man not to enter this match is Glenn Rhee. And the way it looks, he might not even get a chance to come in here. 2. Rick kicks out again. Oh, and now working on the face. Another rake to the face here. Rake to the eyes, maybe. Ronald McDonald, he is a fan favorite, but he is not ashamed of doing whatever it takes to get the advantage. Nice punch. Hold on, Rick Grimes, he comes back with a nice bulldog. Face first into the mat. Ronald McDonald grabbing his face there. As Rick Grimes tags in. Here comes Glenn Rhee. We just talked about it. Now every man has entered the match. Comes back, whips him over, arm drag takedown. Glenn Rhee flips him over. Little hammer lock into a crossface. Invert. What a submission maneuver here. Lord Cheeseburger is trying to get the crowd behind. Ronald McDonald taps out. Guys, there's your match. Oh, I feel bad now. The Fast Food Phenoms have done everything right in this match. Here was the McDDT. Ronald brings him down, plants Daryl Dixon. And then he hit the special sauce here on to Rick Grimes. Guys, the Fast Food Phenoms were in total control of the match, but lost it there at the end. I thought it was the end there, but no, kicked out the very last second. But here was the end. Glenn Rhee comes in, hits an arm drag takedown, and then the hammerlock crossface here. And Ronald McDonald has, I guess, such a low threshold of pain, he just couldn't take it. His foot was near the bottom of the rope, but taps out. Guys, the Walking Dead advance to round number 2. I feel bad for the Fast Food Phenoms. They had everything they wanted, but yet they couldn't get the job done. But now Rick Grimes, Daryl Dixon, Glenn Rhee, they live to fight another match. They will advance, and like I said, the tournament will be completed here at Battleground. They will go on to face the winner of South Park and Game of Thrones. Guys, stay tuned. Our next match is coming up.